Howdy cowdies, welcome to another weekly walkabout at the Collector. Look at these two punks over the back here trying to figure out if everything's actually working. I was trying to get them to play Shake a Tail Feather, but they didn't get too keen. Well, I mean, I guess we do have to know exactly what we're selling. We have to test everything to know if it works. Thank goodness they tested the organ. Got some great stuff to sell this week, guys. Fantastic sale. It's an Australiana and Decorative art sale, and we have been absolutely inundated with an amazing couple of collections of stuff. I'll try and show you as much as I can. We'll have lots of images on the website this week, and it's probably a pretty damn good idea if you can try and come down for viewing tomorrow. There is that much fantastic stuff. It's really worth popping down this week. Got an amazing collection of postcards, fantastic footy cards as well. Postcards of New Zealand, the Mystic Lake at Olinda, the Dandenongs. Lovely, lovely stuff. Some fantastic footy cards, little Kiwi boot polish, little point of sale piece or whatever is a fantastic bit. Over the back there, it's a bit difficult to see, is a lovely old postcard. It looks to be World War I piece of the Australian Light Horse. Some more fantastic football cards, old football cigarette cards, some daguerreotypes, some ambrotypes, lovely, lovely pieces of ephemera. It's going to be an absolutely amazing sale this week, guys. Lovely little Danish ring over the back there as well, and the little Kiwi boot polish, little cardboard, little clacker, handheld little clacker sort of thing. It's fantastic as well. Got some amazing Victorian and other furniture this week. Love this big hall table. I think it's had a new top put on it, but it's a beautiful piece. Lovely little back legs on it. The big sort of front legs, lovely cabriole and heavily carved. Lots of that sort of stuff this week. Lovely little Victorian cedar chest, little Victorian cedar toilet mirror. Can't go past a little bit of a mirrored disco hall table. Lovely old bagatelle game. You don't see this sort of thing floating around every day. Absolutely beautiful bit. Lovely little Edwardian tub chair. Got some great clothes as well this week. Some lovely vintage lady stuff and the stuff with the bloody feathers on it. Nice little Fleur 50s, 60s armchair there. It's got the original tag on it. Another lovely bit, the Victorian dressing table. Victorian gents chair. Love the big chaise as well. Absolutely fantastic. Beautiful piece in great condition. Kimono hanging up over the back there is pretty bloody amazing as well, actually. Lovely, lovely thing. Another nice big Victorian cedar Duchess dresser there with a little mirror on the top. Some cedar dining chairs. Got lots of lovely paintings this week. Got 3 works by Trevor O'Prate. It's a nice little example of one of them. Love the old T-Gaunt Melbourne clockmaker. It's an old buggy box. Now if you've ever been to the Flinders Street station, you look up to all the clocks up the top there. Look at the faces on all the clocks at Flinders Street. They say T-Gaunt Melbourne. There you go. So he was the guy that made the clocks at Flinders Street. Cool little lot. Lovely old scales, some more little Victorian cedar toilet mirrors as well. This thing was a bit of fun. I was trying to test it out on Bernard before, but he wouldn't let me. Looks like a little electric shock machine or something like that. Another lovely set of scales there as well. Got lots of pretty china and stuff this week. Big Dalton dinner set. Nice little lot of blue and white at the top. Got some lovely paintings, prints and other things like that as well this week. Little Astor radio. Some nice pieces of glass and china and ceramics. Alright, a couple of nice little walking sticks there. Interesting little lot of photographs over the back. Australian photographer about 1965, A.A. Baker. More another lovely big dinner set there. Some pretty cute little retro curtains. Got some lovely paintings as well this week, guys. Big Hank Guth oil there of Central Australia. Nice little Charles Young sort of traditional Australian landscape scene. Can't go past the Trechikov print at the top. She's lovely. Everyone, they're very, very popular. Have been for quite a while now. Sort of blows me away that they're actually the most reproduced or produced print in history. And yet they're still so popular. There's been more prints made of them than any other image in history. But yet they're still so popular. They're still hard to come by. Interesting. This is a nice bit as well. You've got to like this sort of thing. It's by Nola Hjorth. It's a nice big etching aquatint. It's a nice example of her work. She's worth looking into. Interesting painter. We've got lovely other things this week. Little sort of little British school piece there. Little lake scene in Scotland or something like that. Another lovely little British school piece signed F. Davies, 1888. Alright, this is a nice little Alistair Cameron Gray. Nice little Australian artist. This is another lovely big F. Davies as well from 1881. Another lovely British school watercolour. Going to be a really good sale this week, guys. Like the little H.C. Simpson watercolour, actually. An obscure artist. You won't find much out about him, but he certainly knows what he's doing. It's a lovely little example of his work. And the little Australian school etching there signed Warner. That's another lovely bit. A late start. Really nice thing. And that for a big Trevor Opry. It's a massive thing. The only place I could fit it was literally on top of the cabinet. And it's once again a lovely big example of his work. Lovely bits of glass china. Lovely big bit of John Campbell there. It's a little bit damaged, unfortunately. Alright, big trophy. Some lovely little retro stuff down the bottom there with the Villeroy and Bock rooster sort of cooking dish. Beautiful old Victorian cast iron shoe lasts. Lovely collection of tins. We've got some amazing stuff in regards of that type of thing this week. Some lovely tins. They're nice, the reproduction foundry plaques. They're just nice decorative pieces. Love the big Dalton Jardinier. Nice little lot of Stuart Crystal. Another lovely Highland Queen Scotch Whisky original advertising piece. This is actually quite nice as well. A little sort of 19th century, possibly a bit earlier. Little European school watercolour. Lovely china again, all the Victorian china. Some lovely coloured glassware and art glass. Another lovely lot of tins. It's going to be an absolute cracker this week, guys. Hope you can make it. Still haven't finished though yet. It's pretty hard to show you everything, but I want to try and show you a fair bit of what there is this week because it's a pretty damn good sale. Coming now into the end cabinet, some lovely bits of china again, the pottery, the lovely Wilkinson Oriflamme vase over the back. Little staircases, cute. These seem to be popping up quite often these days. I think someone might be making them somewhere, but they're nice decorative little pieces. Love the Shorter and Son fish set over the back. And the other little jug set there as well. Another lovely advertising print. A little mantle radio. The crocodile handbag is absolutely fantastic. Speaking of fantastic, this Bright and May original matches big match poster there. The original bird's eye maple frame with the Bright and May text across the bottom of the frame as well. Absolutely fantastic bit. A little bit damaged on the top left hand corner, but you know, if I was as old as this thing, I'd be a bit more damaged than just my top left hand corner. But yeah, more cool stuff. The corroboree glass window over the back. Love these big sort of Arctic bloody mittens or something like that. They're absolutely fantastic. Beautiful big bit of Holmgard, the Gulvars there. Lovely big bit of Bennett's. Really nice china and pottery this week, guys. Love the little Scuffy Mickey Mouse Scuffy box there with the contents in it. More lovely tins, the Jacko and the Chromo boot polish with a little kangaroo on it and the emblem. More nice pretty china and pottery. Little advertising piece over the back's a fantastic bit. Little battery operated fan. So the really another nice little thing with all the original plaque and everything on the top. Love the big Unidearbond charger. Really nice piece. Like a little collection of Japanese actually. Little Satsuma Buddhas, lovely Satsuma dishes. Really nice in the carved ivory. I think this is probably one of my favourite bits. The lovely Lalique sardines bowl there. About 1928. It's in perfect condition. Beautiful, beautiful thing. So yeah, guys, hopefully you saw something you liked. If you don't, make sure you come down, because if there's not something here for you this week, we're never going to find something for you. Anyway, hopefully you saw some cool stuff. Like I said, if you can't make it Thursday, got a funny feeling you'll be leaving some absentee bids or something like that. It's going to be an absolute cracker. Thanks, guys. See you around like a rissole.